I'm Brian and Marita. We're starting your day. Today is January 18th. Cuckoo was a banger.
Yes.
Summer.
Semanengene.
Joining us this morning.
Yes. I'm okay. How are you? Today you're not saying anything?
About?
Kasuko has a fantastic watch.
Munange, the last time I spoke, they said they're going to come and collect things. I don't have these things they want to collect.
That's a very expensive watch.
Thank you. Maritza, say something sweet to me. Like,
something sweet.
Yeah,
to
like say you have a nice watch.
You have a nice watch.
Wow. Wow.
New year, new me.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, Cuckoo, come on, stop it. You know you look good. Right? He looks really good. People in my life are losing weight. If you stay like that, we'll be okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know before I got like these ulcers, what? I went for... Did I tell you when I went to these things of juicing?
You juice?
Diet. Actually, I was
juice
meant to
detox?
ask you. You told me you did juicing.
No, I didn't.
There's sometime you lost weight.
I didn't do juice.
What did you do?
Keto
It's
diet.
called keto diet.
What's keto?
It's meat, basically.
Meat.
Well, it's
Lots
fat.
of... You eat fat to lose fat.
Yes.
Like,
So what when
I
your
should
body
do that one.
Yeah.
I went and again you're losing weight. So some friend of mine recommended me somewhere. So told me you go. So I went, remove shoes, remove belt, nevampima.
You couldn't see your nanny?
No,
I
to
can
remove
see
the
my
weight.
hands. No, like remove the belt, remove the shoes, then stand. Then they say like height vis-a-vis weight. Then I was like, your height and weight very okay. So then they measured the belly. They said, your belly is for a 50-year-old. You shouldn't be having it.
BMI.
So okay, so what do we do now? They told me you're going for 2 months, so they give you two weeks. The first part, you eat only fruits. Fruits, but they tell you more, you know ziria mubunji, so that you feel they are heavy. What they are trying to do is the jam, bacteria jams. They eat the fats on the walls of the intestine. So, kat intestine yo ebe weight. Ne funda ne dawa wano. Hey, okay. So thank you very much. So that is for the first 2 weeks. So I said, okay. So when do I get to eat meat, chicken? You're just bivako.
I'll program Negua.
Kasuku.
I said, are you saying?
Kasuku, how much
much?
did you pay for them to tell you not to eat meat?
So consultation is 60, but the whole program is almost 1M. So when I went back to my car, I thought,
for me.
When I went back to my car, I thought to myself,
But really.
for 1 million shillings, how many buckets of KFs? For 1 million shillings, how many crates of beer?
You're thinking
How many bottles of whiskey?
Yes, sir.
Then I remembered Marita saying, Kasuku, you look fine.
Come on
And I
now.
was like, And you know, my madam was always telling me, because when I told her, like, you know, someone has recommended me go to this, like, how will you look without that belly? I don't know, you look funny.
By
You
the
now
way,
have to buy new clothes.
Kasuku, do you know in my phone you're saved as Sarzazi?
Oh my God.
You lose the belly.
To daddy.
For me, sometimes...
What is his government name? It's not even Kasuku.
Isaac.
Isaac.
You just don't know Isaac.
From
Bana. Ole moi.
You lose the weight. It's okay.
You'll saw him as a katende.
And you know the thing that shocked me? Madam told me, you know, the only reason I like this thing, Kung Fu Panda, it reminds me of you.
Come on now.
So I was like, okay.
Yes.
So I thought, okay, because you know, sometimes what pushes us to go for those things, you feel like Madam is not happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like
She's telling you very okay. I said, hey. I told Kumaya the body was not okay with what was coming. Ulcers in the Zim.
The Lord has
My body is sending me signals that stay like this.
Yeah.
From that day on, I ordered kgs of things with a lot of masavu on them. I said if I die, I die.
I think you should try keto. When internet is back, I'll tell you about it.
Now I want to try
You can
juicing.
do it.
I can tell you about both of those. I'm not
Juicing
I'm
and
not
keto.
a nutritionist,
Yeah.
but I'm constantly doing research, consulting, and all that stuff.
I'll have a word with you when the internet is
I know
back.
my things. Before it's back.
So you know
Really
when I tell you I'll have a word with you when the internet is back. I'm thinking to myself, maybe it comes next year, so that you can tell me about.
No.
Because
Kasuku,
I really don't want to lose weight. That
Kasuku,
is
you
the
won't
truth.
lose weight, but you'll be healthier. If you don't want to lose weight, you won't lose weight, but you'll be healthier. You'll move faster. You'll have more energy. You'll think clearer just from changing your diet.
So Kasuku,
Yeah.
why is Katumba going to
This weekend really has been about politics, and we can't avoid it anymore. We had the general elections for the members of parliament and the president. The results on the front page of the Daily Monitor show YKMT has 58.64, and Robert Chagulanyi Sentam, aka Bobi Wine, has 34.83. Although we are seeing some districts didn't come through, I've seen around, is it 64 or something like that?
1,200 police
Yeah,
stations.
but the Electoral Commission says, they are saying the results that they didn't read, won't change anything. Yeah, I don't know what it means, but that's it here. Sometimes you want to say things, then you remember.
Let's see.
You're like, okay, let me leave that at that. But one, I want to congratulate Tibbs. Congratulations, Tibbs. I saw him on TV on Saturday. If what he says, there are two things. If he means what he says and exactly does what he says, I think 2026 will be a different story. Yeah, because he was talking about free Medicare, free education. He was talking about the people, his people that lost, saying you're not going back to the people, and clearly,
which is true.
Yeah, from his win, if we are to go by what the Electoral Commission is giving us, it clearly shows people may still want the president or still want the president. But from the parliamentary elections, especially in the central region, they are saying his people we don't want.
Yes.
So maybe they are not doing enough.
Which is a fact.
So it is time for the president also to think, how do I send new people that will do? Yeah, because most of the people in politics today have been here for almost 20 years. And they are so comfortable, they are rich, they have connections, most of these people didn't feel like the ground could shake the way it has shaken. And that's where, for me, I want to thank and congratulate Bobi Wine from. He has shaken the ground so hard that either way they have to think again. There are people in government who are taking us for granted. They're like, we have the cover of the president, we have the cover of the Maje, and what. And the people spoke. They told them, yes, now what is the president going to do about you losing? Yeah? So it's time for them to go back, rethink strategy. And I think now is the time for the president to begin thinking about the continuation of his party. There are people in the party that he needs to either... They told us some of them were paid, like, Kasimo. Thank you for what you did. Step away. You get it? Bakuwa rank, nebaku retiring. Rank, nebaku... Then, nebakiriza these other people to come through. That should also apply with NRM. It should also apply with so many government positions where we are having people that are 60 years, 70 years, they are still there, they are being recycled.
Thank you.
Abadde eno mu ministry eno emyaka tegimukiriza mu public service ne bakolayo ki project ne bakimuwa. But you look at age vis-a-vis the people you're dealing with. Nga tebikwatagana. So it's time for the NRM and the government to begin molding those they think will replace them. Because, I mean, after 35 years, 2026, it will be almost 40 years. You can't be running on the same system.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, away from that, we have people who won, especially from the entertainment side. Rakwa, these ones are our local people.
Who are they?
Rema's manager, Solo Kayemba, came through.
Good for him.
Musician Geoffrey Lutaya came through. Hildaman, this one, you know.
Yeah.
Beat Ameria, hands down.
The one he
Does
sang the
anyone
song for.
see
Yes.
the irony?
Hands down.
Yeah.
Joyce Bagala,
Good for her.
She
Head
came.
of News NBS.
She was.
Yeah,
She beat Nabakoba. Nandutu. Nandutu came.
Yes,
Nandutu. Point blank. When you hear the circumstances around Nandutu and what happened to her.
She lost the primary.
Yeah, she lost the primary. No, I'm saying before. During the hard time at Parliament, I understand they were thrown out.
Yeah.
They told them, you've been here too long. Smile, you need to have these academic qualifications. And she said, let me go back. Now she's going there on the same level with them. Most people who have come to Parliament, there's something, and I think the government needs to look at it. There's something that they were denied. For example, when you look at the guy who beat Muyingo, was his campaign manager when he was coming to Parliament the first time. And from the conversation we hear on the street, the guy said Muyingo took a government position. Nata tusembeza, natutalia kumugati. Bread became scarcer.
That's not a word.
No. So we decided to hunt for the bread ourselves. Now they have the bread themselves. So Sejirinya also came. Congratulations, Muhammad Sejirinya. I'll be having an interview with him on my YouTube channel.
Nice.
I hope the internet will be back for me to upload it. Then there's Derek Oron, there's Senyonyi Joel.
Nice.
He's my MP. Rachel Magola
What?
also came. Yes, she also came. So some of the people who lost, Katoru Bwama went out. Pira went back to his village, Los Angeles.
Oh my God.
On the Airbus.
Oh my God.
Patrick
Who won,
Omujoka.
Peter?
No. Some Noop guy. It's called Wamatovu Charles.
Hey.
Yeah, if I'm
know
not
him.
mistaken. Then Katongolo Mtongole, you know him?
Yes.
He also lost. Our very own here, Sula Boy,
Yeah,
the
he also
sports
lost.
presenter here, lost. Then Ramiti Miles, he also lost. He got the Packer last code, *149#. So in his constituency, he had 149 votes. then people, that's how he said, TV. We said it will end in tears. And now you come back. And now, some of these people, we told some of these radio and TV presenters, don't go. Because now, most of those regions, Bunyoro has its own TV. TV West is
They have
there.
their own local
I think the
celebrities.
East is the one that doesn't have a TV station, if I'm not mistaken. Now, these TVs like Bukede, local TVs, okay,
not worse.
they are not so popular that side. Because then the TVs are now NTV is there because there is no competition for it there. NTV is big on politics. Some as NBS. Kati bine bila ruzanyo simabichi obuzanyo balaka kubukedde babutwala eri mu runyankole. Ati na mugamba these Indian movies. Have you and the guy who translates them on TV West has a big voice. Hati na mugambire.
Please.
You know those things. So some of these people told them, if you want to stand around here, Central, where they know you.
Yeah.
Because it was really going to be a tall order for, how do you leave Kampala to go to a place where you're not even sure they have electricity? You get what I'm saying? So
they want to represent their people.
I know, but no, the challenge is with most of our celebrities who went, media people, musicians and who lost. They thought 2 years after the Noop wave came and everything, then they were like, yeah, we can do it. Then they went back home.
If you want to
Then they claimed,
if you want to win the 2026 elections,
you begin
now.
today.
Yeah.
Those things of going 1 year to the election,
People
they
are
don't
woke.
work.
They don't
Because
work.
people, yeah.
People are
So, I've seen, so that is okay, basically. The ministers who dropped, like hot potatoes, Ameria went, Seninde went. Do you know a 23-year-old beat Seninde? Barely known,
But for no.
Nope.
So the wave
And
took her.
and do you know the thing about Nope that really shocked me? Everywhere Nope won an MP, it was by far. By far. When you look at Kawaria, the votes he beat Betty Kamya with, do you know what it means someone beating you by 60,000 votes? You imagine Sejirinya had 60,000 votes? His closest rival had 7,000. No.
Who was it compared?
Latif. 7,000. Can you imagine that gap? even if you went to court, how do you justify a gap of 53,000 votes?
Landslide rigging.
Now, this chick beats Seninde with 20,000 votes.
Wow.
20,000 votes. The same thing, Hilderman beat Amelia with 20,000 votes. 20K. There is practically no coming back. Yeah. My man Chibule also lost. They said Chibule, yes, you could tell box the vote was heavy. Yeah, but you know, wait.
Hey. Why is Katumba going to court?
So Katumba is going to court. Katumba says that he says the Chomusambu was not his position. He says he outperformed Power. Katumba says he was supposed to be third. And he says had it not been in the wave, he was supposed to be second. Yes. That is what he said.
Does Katumba think this is end of year class report that you can contest and say I want to be the second position?
By the way, isn't that the agent wa Katumba?
But Katumba
did Chambogo. Yes, of course I reached, but these people are not fair of Electoral Commission. Can you imagine? I went through. I had a cast stick abaji impane card. Ne nyingira ne COVID. Yeah. But because you know something that happened.
You have to take a test.
Yeah, with the internet. Yeah, you took a test, but with the internet going off, we didn't get our results.
Yeah.
So when we went to Mulago to pick the results, they gave me a duplicate. You know about wandika ko original wano katika na kasigarayo that you show it to them. Yeah?
That you're negative.
No, that you did the test. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, when Katumba's people came, abasigadde yabalala, they had the COVID tests. But they had done them on 1st January. And these people wanted tests that were done on either 10th, 11th, because they're saying 120 hours.
That's true.
You get it? The Baba Gamba go back. Na ego manye chari kwa Electoral Commission. Bena yingira. Wale wote enti ebyo okudia. Ebyo okudia ne ebyo okunywa.
No gamba chichino.
Nze nangamba why Katumba wange nchimanyi oba president tajja bulya.
Naye.
Because I had a, by the way, I had a draft list
of the cabinet.
Of the cabinet.
Neno tate kama.
What is possible?
Ngandichi.
Ntwali tukwade UCC. Go wali okute UCC Brian Mulondo. UCC wali ojimaze.
Same mbozi.
Kati?
Did I qualify?
Yes. Yes.
Like
no. I want to try to move the Uganda Cotton Authority.
Why?
For what day? Uganda Cotton Authority yali yo.
Asagara pamba.
Uganda Cotton Authority yali yo.
Ngamaritsa yajiwuse buva.
Buva selagati oli omukyala kagwa. Omugambye nti please vacate ISP.
My office.
Yes, please.
Otulao. Nali kwada UCC. Ate ekyenjawulo ekiriwo. Rural communication je nali mpadde beyanga. Nga gwe boss we. Yes. Now go boss way. Yes, because natuka nendowoza beyanga nali njagala muwa gonda nali muwa New Vision. Naye ne ngamba bajja gamba tribalism abaddewo weeri ate era gwenzizizaawo no nga beera anda Mulondo. By the way, abaganda mbadde nabawadde ebifo everywhere. Naye Katumba didn't make the cabinet. Next time.
Next tukola shadow cabinet.
Eyafe. Eya Katumba. Ate bana opposition already by the shadow cabinet.
2026. Tuino okuleta yo MP wa Kiryomu from Katumba.
But did you see People's Progressive Party?
Bidandisari.
That is Bidandisari.
Yes.
He had 11 MPs.
Yes.
One like this. People's Progressive Party yabidandi.
Yeah, PPP.
One MP, who is that? Bebe cool. No, the son. I'm saying. The son.
Why? Tetumani.
Silent majority.
Silent majority. But Aunt didn't bring.
Silent majority.
Wait, but Aunt didn't bring a single MP.
Aunt has one.
Kati Noop H2 Chirichi. Book at the says Noop has 61 MPs.
Stand by.
Monitor 58. NTV 55.
Stand by.
Uh-huh.
Rita Ora, the song is Your Song, playing on 933 KFM. Brian and Maritza starting your day. Today is a Monday, brand new week here with Cuckoo Was a Banger.
Yeah.
And July the 18th, I think things are going back to normal. By normal, I mean people are going to leave their house.
Feels like
people are not leaving their houses.
No.
Anyway, that
like
is true because
holiday.
I drove from Chambogo to Nakawa West. The place was totally empty.
Today?
No. That night of Thursday night, the place was totally empty. So, but yeah, guys, we need to go back to work. One, government needs to switch back this internet because you said we are doing scientific elections. So, by scientific, did you mean osmosis or photosynthesis? We don't understand. How do you take off the internet when we are supposed to do scientific everything? Actually, by scientific, we are even supposed to vote using computers.
So
you
you
get
want
it?
them to give us more internet?
They should. And by the way, as you switch back the internet, you promise to give us already in Kampala about shows the internet. Yakolako obo mwezi gumu. Nga Frank tumweba ye minister.
Hotspot.
Yes. So government needs to, some of these things government needs to have its own facilities. Katinga internet yeyo. Ngejitute buli wamu, you know. Katinga skills are for us to join that internet. So that when they take us off, we feel the pinch so hard. Rakuba what is on the internet. People abroad are not happy. Oh, people are not happy. But
okay, sign out of this.
Life has to go on, guys. I know. There's always a winner and a loser. Sometimes it may not go your way. But yeah, we are having Tibbs for another 5 years. Ate Tibbs mukambwe. Tibbs was tough. Yeah? So you want me to sign out?
No.
You sign out as what?
You don't want me to sign out?
No, please
Sign out as...
Of course, Tibbs.
No.
As who?
Imagine a world
Sign out as...
where JK actually, won the election. Is the president-elect. And you, what was your position?
Prime Minister.
You are Prime
Prime
Minister.
Hey, I was the appointing authority, Sebo.
But isn't that chief of staff?
More like...
Do we have chief of staff?
We can.
Yeah, we have in the army. We have chief of staff. Twabadde tugenda goba amagye.
Okay, sign out as that
Prime
guy.
Minister in John Katumba's government.
Let me sign out as John Katumba.
As John Katumba?
Yes, as John Katumba.
Yeah, you have won the election.
Banange nyongero bategeeza akalulu twakawangudde era ffe tugenda genda mu kooti ffe Katumba oye mwale kubeerako KFM paka enkya Katumba oye.
Okay, bye.